Hey everyone, I'm Garrison and welcome back to the channel. So today I'll be checking out JEON SOMI's newest song, XOXO, the MV for All. Now I've been only hearing good things about XOXO, as well as her full first album. We love to see it with some new tracks, of course, and then bring in some tracks that she has put out in the past before, such as What You Waiting For, Birthday, I believe, so on and so forth. But I'm still happy for her nonetheless, finally coming to this moment with a full-on album. So I'm curious what she came with this time around with XOXO, considering what she has put out in the past. So aside from that, let's just get into it, shall we? All right, Somi, XOXO. I got the English captions on and all. Let's go. Okay, so this is fictitious. Oh. Okay, right away. Ooh, loving the strumming of the guitar here, but ooh, just how it kicked off though with Somi. Loving those hi-hats too. BS. Ooh. Ah, us. Ooh, the claps here. Wow, the song goes hard, just like with such a heavy trap instrumental and just incredible strumming of the guitar too. How Somi projects her vocals in this, so good. Ooh, the piano here. Ooh. Oh, that reference there. The solo. Wow. That plenty fish line though. Woo. But what I really love about this, it's like pretty much an anthem, right? Very anthemic in the chorus, just it being sung in unison by Somi herself, the layering, the vocal layering going on. Oh, I gave you the half of me. Okay. Tell him. In reality, it's my half that I gave to you. XO. Oops. To be continued. Okay, executive producer Teddy, Danny Chung, Vince, of course, Kush. Oh, and Pink Sweats as well. EXO. Woohoo. Hey. Wow. I think JEON SOMI really nailed it with this comeback in terms of like it being my favorite title track by her to date, and maybe for you guys as well. Let me know in the comment section down below and why. I think my personal reason, it's more so of how XOXO is just upon first listen immediately catchy. With that being said, the hooks are really extremely catchy. The hooks done in this 10 out of 10. And like, sure, it has that Western influence. I think even more than beyond what she has put out in the past, which is completely fine. I think it's done in the right way. When you have that Western influence, you know, a Western pop, trap type of song, it could be hit or miss at the end of the day. But I think this really hits so well in terms of the lyrics, in terms of how JEON SOMI projects herself, and like this, like I said, how this song is like an anthem, and how the chorus is very anthemic, like with this very, it's a sung chorus too, and everything is done in unison, the layering, you know, and I love how it does that, you know, it just sticks in your mind the whole time, how catchy it is, how free spirited it is, you know what I'm saying? Despite this instrumental not being that intricate, I've got to admit this instrumental is not that intricate, like production wise. It's not like there to like make it like a even crazier type of song, but just with JEON SOMI alone on this track, I think really sticks. And I say that because there are some moments in the song where there's an addition of certain elements, certain instruments that make the song have a lot more textures and stuff like that. But I really love most importantly, JEON SOMI herself coming through with the chorus. Really loved verse 2 in this, as well as the placement of her rap lines. I think they were placed in the right sections, the right moments in the song, to keep that tension, that free-spirited feel and let loose feel in the song, on the lines of like playing free and moving on and so forth, because of the whole storyline that was going on and shown in this, obviously. And also, I think what I dig about this is how it with how it just sticks upon first listen. Like I said earlier, sure, but similarly to Lovesick Girls, remember Lovesick Girls by Blackpink? It had that anthem like feel to it. That's what I felt in XOXO, in a different kind of manner and in a different kind of meaning, obviously, seeing how the storyline is going. This sure similar in the ways of, like, you know, moving on and stuff like that, but this is, boom, very impactful right from the get-go, right from the start, because I thought we're just gonna get into it, a little bit of storyline, but immediately she began singing the song, and I'm like, oh, okay, Somi. But yeah, so far my favorite title track from Somi, so 10 out of 10 for me, easily, in my books. Like, sure, maybe production is not fully there, that it is, but I feel like there is not way too much Western influence, to the point where it's like some lines can be very cringy or cheesy. Like, for example, that one rap line about plenty fish in the sea. I thought that sunk well with me. It was easy to digest in terms of those lines, and there are a lot of lines that are just so memorable, to the point that those lines can be iconic with each and every single listen that you do for XOXO. But with that being said, I'm gonna have to bring up the MV here, break down some parts that I truly love, before I wrap things up and all. So let's do that. So yeah, it was a fictitious warning here, you know. I'm like, okay, In reality, there are some songs that, speak about the truth, or some real life story based on a true story. And, K-dramas do that as well, web dramas, etc., etc., and shows as well. But I thought, I'm like, okay, fictitious, but like, and then everything got serious here. But then, okay, Somi. I think, and that the hooks, right? See here, the half I gave you. Let me pause on a better frame here. Yes, don't call me your other half. The half I gave you, it's mine again. But notice how it progresses about this half later on. XO. Right amount of bass, right amount of 808 bass with a great kind of like guitar strumming going on in this song. But yeah, the trap elements in this work so well. It sets up Somi so well. And there's moments like this in the song that it's just so playful and fun with, and I like how there's moments like that in the song. And how it's not too repetitive, you know what I'm saying? And then the song takes off when the car flip happens. Woo. Don't say it was bad fate. Exactly. So XO. This is what I'm saying. It has that anthem feel to it. And just so free-spirited. Woo. Yeah, the piano work here. It was a nice addition of the piano here. Okay, before I talk about my one of my favorite rap moments in the song is the solo reference here. Photo. That solo reference. Yeah, so right here. Plenty fish up in the sea. Swimming like me, know it. If you miss it. Very smart with the lines there. Not cheesy, easy to digest, right? And the 808 claps in this as well. So good. And seeing how the choreo is tied along to it, it works. Everything works hand in hand. Pretending that they're not holding this guy in hostage. It has its comedic moments as well, this MV. Being sorry more so for myself that I gave my half of you. See? As the story progresses, it talks more about her half. Because, exactly, it's not this other guy's half, or the significant other one's half. I gave it to you in the first place. XOXO. Comedic moment with the dropping of the button. So I guess like this to be continued thing, it sort of connects, of course, by the actor from YGK, right? That I noticed him here from last time around, last comeback into this MV. So maybe, hey, maybe there's gonna be another MV that continues it. Wow, I've got to admit, JEON SOMI has come so far as an individual and as an artist. I mean, she's shown that she can really come through with a signature sound, and I think she solidified that with XOXO and probably the B-sides on the album. I know one B-side features Geary Boy, one of my favorite artists out there, for sure, for sure. And I think it also shows us that, like, how beyond of like solidifying, I think I want to highlight most for JEON SOMI is her growth. Okay, growth in terms of what she's messing with in terms of music, and seeing how much she has implemented in her works in her previous releases into XOXO here, and I'm pretty sure in the B-sides as well, because there was that whole initial moment with Birthday, of course, and people were, even before that, were questioning her move to the Black Label, and I was like, everyone, it's her choice at the end of the day, what she wants to do and what she wants to do creatively and what she wants to do in terms of music. That's truly up to Somi or any artist. That's on their move, you know what I'm saying? Like, people think, oh, this was best for her, but JEON SOMI really showed everyone beyond Birthday. Birthday was like very mixed reactions. I, for one, loved it. I think it was great. Not necessarily like a 10 out of 10 type of song, but as we progress slowly but surely, boom, she dropped a 10 out of 10 song, at least for me. I'm not sure about you guys, for XOXO, and all of us have different kinds of tastes and stuff like that. But yep, I'm just so proud of JEON SOMI, and I can't wait to check out the B-sides on my own time, and so on and so forth. But y'all, let me know your thoughts about JEON SOMI's XOXO. I really love how there's just the influence of crossover between K-pop and Western influences that maybe JEON SOMI consumes as well. And I think bringing Pink Sweats in was a great idea in the mix with Vince. Of course, I think I could feel Vince's presence in this, considering what I've heard from him in the past. Danny Chung, all of them. Kush, it was great seeing Kush back in the works. We don't get to see him much in the works with YG artists and Black Label artists, so it's good to see Kush back in the works, because I really loved the song that he produced for Nature called Girls, I believe. That whole Nature, what is it called? Nature doing like this horror concept and horror-esque song and all. But aside from that, hey, if you like this, be sure to like, share, and maybe subscribe, as it helps out the channel so much. It just warms my heart connecting with y'all about JEON SOMI and her new song XOXO, and maybe even some of her B-sides. Let me know if you have a favorite particular B-side on the first full album. And as I also say throughout my videos, be sure to have a great day, have a good night, have a good afternoon, wherever you are, and peace.